So let's rewind to the 1500s. Europe looked like one big Catholic kingdom where the Pope was basically the CEO. He had the money, the power, and the authority to boss kings around. Sounds stable, right? Yeah, not for long, because by this time, countries were catching a brand new feeling, national consciousness. Basically, people started going, wait a second, I'm German, you're French, he's English. Why is some Italian guy in Rome calling all the shots? The drama begins. Now, kings absolutely love this new pride thing. They weren't satisfied just ruling taxes and wars anymore. Oh no, they wanted everything. Land, priests, churches. Some even claimed that God himself had personally hired them for the job, like a divine LinkedIn recruiter. Meanwhile, the Pope's looking at them like, excuse me, that's my department. And then money enters the chat. The Catholic Church was ridiculously wealthy. Monasteries owned land, churches collected tithes, and taxes like Peter's pence were sent straight to Rome. To top it off, indulgences were being sold, basically sin forgiveness coupons. Honestly, it was less about salvation and more like a medieval Black Friday sale. So the ordinary people hated sending cash to Rome. The merchants were angry that the church wasn't paying taxes, and the kings were basically drooling at the thought of confiscating church land. Everyone had a reason to gang up on Team Pope. And what happens when you mix politics, money, and a whole lot of pride? You end up with the Protestant Reformation. Instead of one universal Catholic church, Europe split into a bunch of local, national churches. Germany got its Lutherans. England went full Anglican with Henry VIII. Switzerland got Calvinists. It was like Christianity's version of opening franchise stores. In the end, the Reformation wasn't just about indulgences or theology. It was about power-hungry rulers, frustrated merchants, angry taxpayers, and everyone quietly saying, yeah, maybe Rome doesn't need all of our money. So remember, the Protestant Reformation was less like a peaceful religious debate and more like Europe's messy breakup. And like any breakup, both sides said, yeah, I'm better off without you, and then immediately started fighting with all their new partners. History. It's basically a reality show, only with popes, kings, and way too many taxes.